I'm gonna be turning on my phone to see what you guys are probably gonna be texting. All right. So how's everybody doing? Today is a really important day. It is Christmas Eve. It is officially the last day of 2025 and the beginning of what is going to be 2026. Now, in this year, there had been a lot of things that happened, and yeah, I might have probably gone through rough times and softer times, but what can we do? And also, this year was also the what I could officially say the overgrown of what it is, the Fisheries Family Diner series, as they had become really popular in this year, and it had also grown a community. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be playing some of the games that are out by the moment, and we'll just see. Hello, so tell how the first game was made. So the very first Fisheries Family Diner game was created with Scratch. Now it wasn't 100% original as it took codes from like other Scratch games, but it was done previously on what it is, Scratch. Now I want to probably play the original first game because it might probably crash my live stream as my computer is not really the most stable, honestly. I know it sounds a little stupid, but I am currently looking forward to buy a new PC because this PC is really cooked. So I'll just go with Fisheries too. Now I launched this game like 9 months ago or 10. Hey, so I really don't know what exactly might have happened. I am sorry for what happened exactly. So um my live stream kind of crashed when I ran, Fisheries Family Diner 2. Don't really know what exactly happened. Yo, Christian. Hey, what's up, Alex? How are you doing, man? Long time I haven't heard of you. Hi, CSB. I have a question. In the old Fisher's Family Diner lore, William Afton was an important character or a character mentioned in some moments. No, William Afton is not in Fisher's Family Diner or had ever been mentioned because it doesn't really have like I'll say this like it doesn't really have any affiliates with what it is Five Nights at Freddy's when it comes to the story. So no, William Afton is not part of it. Where is FFD4 until finished? Fisheries Family Diner 4 is currently being developed. It had went through like a lot of development pages during the time. So yeah, pretty much that's how it went. Now I'm gonna attempt to like play again. Now hold on. I'm gonna be opening my file explorer because I don't really know what actually happened. It just randomly crashed. But like I'm gonna wait, hold on. I'm gonna do some settings. So maybe that way it doesn't happen again. Hold on. Let me open Task Manager real quick. Let me close some apps that are probably like because I know my computer is not the most stable. It's garbage. Just close Microsoft Edge. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Happy New Year's Eve, guys. Yeah, Happy New Year's Eve. Why is this not closing? Close the fuck out, Microsoft Edge. Unless there were plenty of them. I'm also gonna close Steam because I know that it's also taking a lot. That's much better. Okay, now it should be good to go. Okay, now time to open Fisheries 2. I look like an idiot doing all of this right now. Okay, so okay. We'll just play through night 1. I hope everybody's seeing right now. I remember that
hello?
it took me time making
Hello. Well, seems like it's your first shift.
I'm gonna mute the call because I get a little bit distracted with it. So, starting off the bat, I remember that I began working on this game, I think, right after I released the first game, which was in December 31st, like last year. This is also one of the most hated games, because if you know Casey played this, no, I think the most hated would be the third game. But yeah. Now, just to give you guys a warning, this game was really the most stable, as there tend to be a lot of bugs there and there, like, you know, any fucking part of the game. Pretty much. Now, when I was making this game, which was all the way back in January, I had to consist of using my phone and as well my computer. Like, I had to like use different sort of devices in order to make the game. Because in one, I would use Prisma 3D and another 3D modeling software called Recon 4D, which was basically like some sort of Prisma 3D, but like it was like a fan-made Prisma 3D type thing that was kind of like still in an early phase. So pretty much it wasn't really that accurate. FFD2 is my favorite from from Prisma era of FFD. Scratch at FFD1, the cancelled build of 3 and 4. Yes. So basically, just to let you guys know, FFD back in the past it had like countless versions, such as scratch versions, and pretty much know this. Now, there was a previous build of Fishery's Family Diner 2 on Plague Team that was done in 2024, although it wasn't really completed. Like, I think it had the title screen more or less. Like, I don't really exactly remember as it's been so long, but something like that, you know, guys. Now the mask, it's something that, like, you might probably see that there's like some black glitchy stuff in what it is in some parts of the mask. Now, oh wait, hold on. The music box. Damn it. So let's just say that when I rendered that mask thingy, let's just say that when I put it on Click Team, for some reason it would remove all the black content, and I remember I was like struggling to like try to fix it, but I just couldn't. So I just, you know, decided to leave it like that, although I never really liked it. So that's pretty much why the mask kind of sucks in what it is the game. Oh, it's roasting. Now looking back at my old models, I really, like, honestly, I actually really did improve in what it is modeling. Like back then I used it to be really bad. Like, not exactly like really bad, but I wasn't really the best. Quick warning, I didn't even know how to rig. Just to let you guys know. But then overall, Like after like time passed and I began experimenting more with different type of 3D modeling softwares, I began getting better in what it is, making models and stuff. And generally looking at this, it's kind of crazy, honestly, looking back at this game. Especially knowing that by next year it is going to be 1 year since I released this game. You really improve your modeling skills. Hey, thanks, tries. Like honestly, I really been looking for and like attempting to like fix my skills in modeling. I started off in Prisma 3D like 6 years ago, and then afterwards in this year I moved to Cinema 4D, and then I began experimenting a little bit in Blender. Now, I haven't really modeled anything on Blender, but I'm gonna be testing, like I'm gonna be experimenting with it by next year. What is the most scariest, dangerous animatronic from FFD a human can encounter? When it comes to lore, from the games that had released, I would probably say that Rainbow is a really dangerous animatronic. Now the reason why I say this is because he has a really hostile behavior. So pretty much he's going to, how do I say this? Like he could probably attack you instantly. Like he's a really hostile animatronic and And I only say this because he's more likely like the Foxy of the game. So that's pretty much why I categorize him as one of the most dangerous animatronics of the whole FFD series. Now, of course, this is by the moment, because in the next games there will be more characters coming, and they'll have their difficulties and their, and their strength, and maybe Rainbow will probably go from being, I don't know, the most dangerous animatronic to the least, because of course there are new characters coming, and that is by the next upcoming projects. Now this is majorly the easiest night of the game, as the upcoming nights tend to get more difficult. And there we go, 6 AM. Okay. Night 6 is pain. Yeah, I know. It really is pain. Also, one fun fact that I wanted to say, well, merely a fact about the game, is that Sim Naum, as you know, was titled to be the voice actor for the phone guy. The problem is that when I sent him the script, I didn't get the voice lines time. But I mean, from the times of January to what it is March, I didn't get like really any voice lines done. Like I got the voice lines, I think, like practically 7 days after the release of the game. But I've been actually planning to use those voice lines that Steam Now recorded for like a major update that I and my team are going to make, which Trace is part of, which are going to be the major updates, which is basically trying to improve what it is, the whole game, in graphics and like trying to fix bugs. And I merely wanted to do this so that way the game wouldn't be that shitted on as it had been like a couple of months ago and pretty much kind of now. Like the main reason why these games are shaded on is because they're reskins of the original Freddy.
Whose name is Rainbow.
But pretty much the reason why I kind of reskinned them is because I kind of wanted this game to be as similar as possible to Return to Freddy, and
it does some type of system reboot.
you know basically what I'm saying.
And for Orion, just put the mask on.
Now in this night, the animatronic characters get a little bit more
we don't know why,
hands.
but it seems like it's only way of approach.
Not really that intense, but more or less enough to like,
and the power generator.
Go after you constantly. Okay, one character, one animatronic had moved right. don't really know why I call them characters when they're basically animatronics. Oh shit, the music box. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, I thought there was someone on my holy shit. I got scared for a little sec. Now I'm planning that I'm going to try to fix the winding up 2 boxes thingy on the major updates, because like I feel like it's kind of useless to like wind up 2 music boxes at the same time. So I'm probably gonna do it so maybe in some sort of way you'll have to like wind up majorly 1 music box, and then maybe from a certain time you'll have to wind up a box. Like it's so that way the game is like less harder, and you know it's easier to play through. Because I kind of feel like like looking back at what I did, I think it's kind of impossible to just go through all of this, you know. Okay. I might just play this night and then I'll just go right into the 3rd game, because it's more entertaining. Like I don't really like the 2nd game because like I get majorly bored on it. Like I mostly enjoy the 3rd game, even though I'm not really good at my own game. I know it sounds weird because I'm the creator, but you know, I cannot always beat the difficulty I put in some of my games. The most important cameras that I could consider from this team are, besides the music box, also the east hall and then the air duct, because there's some animatronics that tend to go through there. Okay. She's gone. Oh, that's Dookie. Oh, somebody moved. Oh, it's Fishery. Or renovated Fishery. Get these things wind up. I wouldn't have to deal with them afterwards. Also, just so y'all know, I kind of lost. Like, not really, but there's some stuff that I did for FFD2 that I don't think I have anymore, because most of those things are actually stored in an older phone of mine. Sometimes I can hear an opera playing on FFD2 on your gameplay. An opera. Wait, would it be that occasional, like, are you referring to that occasional music that tends to play at times through the gameplay? Like, that is like a circus, like, song. And if you're referring to, I don't know, outside of my gameplay, let's just say that my, let's just say that my siblings are, like my freaking siblings are, you know, they're blasting, K-pop Demon Hunter music outside of my room. I don't really know why they're doing that for, but, like, there's just some times where I get kind of annoyed by that. Oh, this is part of the ambience of the game. Alright, I was just talking about this one. Oh, okay. It's alright. Okay. Alright, right after this cutscene, I'm moving straight into the 3rd game. Because it is one of the most interesting. It has one of the most interesting backstories. More interesting than FFD2. That's just their kid. That's true. And we're basically on parts and service. remember it was kind of hard to make this map. Okay. One thing that I want to state is that the character they are currently playing as in the cutscene is actually Jefferson, like the Jefferson animatronic. Okay, so now it's time to move into the third game. Now the third game has a more interesting like context put behind it, and it is one of the most recognized beside. Oh hey Raphael, how are you doing, man? Everything all right? Okay. All right. We're opening FFD3. All right. So as you see here, this is Fishery's Family Diner 3. Now, this game actually has like a really interesting backstory, has all the development, what it is, how it was recognized, because this is literally one of the most popular games from the whole Fishery's Family Diners. Now, as you see, basically, I got a little bit of help. Like in this game, I majorly worked on it by myself. In general, like basically just like in the second game, but I basically worked on them by myself. And I'll just say that they were kind of hard to pull out, but luckily I got them out. It doesn't make. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now. Also, I want to say that one fun fact about the title screen theme is that it's basically a mixture between the Synapse menu, music, and one OST from Portal 2. So I'm just gonna load into night 2. Or beginning, okay. And here we have, ladies and gentlemen, the most hated FFD game beside the most recognized one. And I'm also gonna mute the phone call because I don't really like it. Now I'll tell you the reason why let's just see, like I'll tell you guys the reason why there's like some whispering going on in the second night phone call. Reason to that is because I recorded that thing right when my mother was sleeping in the room next to mine, so I had to be as quiet as possible, and I had to pull out the game soon, so I had no option but to, like, you know, record that shitty phone call. Now Baldwin is basically, yeah, ignore that just appeared. Reskinning, you know. Now just look through the broken cam radar, which doesn't really, like, the camera radar for Baldwin is kind of screwed. Reason to this is because sometimes it indicates that it's either closer or further sometimes, and it kind of confuses you at the end of the day. He's currently on camera 8. I'll just give a look, see where he might be at. He's still on the second floor, so he must be somewhere in here. Ignore that. Okay, that's Rosie. Oh, now he's on camera 3. One fun fact that I want to share about F53 is that it was actually harder to deal with. The reason I'm saying this is because, how do I say this? I had to consist of 2 devices, okay, well, 3 actually. One of them for the coding and the other one for what it is, modeling. One of them, like, it was basically 2 phones and 1 computer. The computer for coding and the 2 phones for modeling and rendering. And I'm gonna close this because Baldwin is getting closer to my office. Although the door is gonna die out soon. So yeah, pretty much. And yeah, then afterwards, after the whole hard work that I put it, let's just say that you know, it ended up in a Casey video because like I suggested the game to Casey for him to play it, and it ended up in oh crap, hold on. There. He ended in a freaking how do I say it ended in a fucking Casey video, and it got a lot of people to check the game out. There were even some people who even went as far as decompiling the game to see if it was actually a reskin or not. But yeah. Now honestly, as I am actually promising, and as I promise constantly on Game Jolt, the 4th game is actually going to be a big improvement of what it is the previous game's seen. Now of course after this I'm going to show you guys the remaster that by the way released just today. Also it's actually ironic because most of the games like these exactly were literally done by me entirely. Like, yeah, I got some minor help from what it is, voice actors, and maybe some concept design. Well, I actually never hired a concept designer for these games. But something around there. I'm actually wondering if Baldwin had entered my office. And, hold on, let me check the radar. Well, it indicates that he's close, so... I saw him running across my office. No. I know the trick. If you scroll to the other side of the office, it's gonna attack you. So pretty much I'll just have to wait for something. Okay, that's Fishery. This is merely the only way to survive when it comes to Baldwin. And yeah, I'm teaching y'all tactics for F53. This is gonna be a little more. Let's just hope that I don't die. Okay. Oh, we gotta do this again. We're just an hour ahead to get to 6 AM, so just wait. Okay. Oh. Shit. Hold on, Sino change. They're coming near me. I don't know what might have happened to Baldwin right now. Okay. Bid the night. And now we're in a minigame. Let's go here. I want to clarify something, which is kind of funny. So let's just say that some people began comparing some of the characters shown in this minigame with the cast from the Amazing Digital Circus. Like, I know they might look really similar, but they're not. They're absolutely not the same. We have Baldwin and Jester Kid situated in here. Hey Angel, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing good on this New Year's Eve. So pretty much I'll have to go through what it is on the other side of the map. Just have to go up here and yeah. I think I had to touch these. Why not? It was rainbow. Okay. Will I be able to complete night 3?
Hey Daniel, you really seem to be getting the handle of it. Just remember you gotta stay for a little more, right? Well, moving on from that, I wanted to talk to you about this sort of radar that we installed in the maintenance panel. It tracks the world on animatronic installed in there. We need to get these more hostile problem. And we gotta make sure that we have 1,000 eyes on them. Who knows if he'll break anything. And now also, I wanted to tell you a little bit about somehow we found the Jester Kid animatronic on the previous location. Now, he doesn't seem to have any serious withering, although I'll say that he looks more built-in person. And the ability to go activate if possible. But yeah, I really don't have anything else to say, so take care, Daniel.
Yeah. There's nothing really special going on right now because it's the first hours of the night, so just have to wait a little bit more further. This camera is dark as hell. That's Roasty, okay. Now I gotta check on the enemy radar. See, okay. Baldwin is on camera 8. Is that him? I think it is. I think it is Baldwin. Yeah, that's him. And that's Jester Kid. Oh! Hey there. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh, crap. Well, that was Fishery's Family Diner 3. Now we're gonna move on to what it is, Fishery's Family Diners Remastered, which is basically the one that was released today. So I'm gonna be booting it up, turning this on. Alright. Now this one has a lot of improvement. It has a lot of improvement. Now, this game might probably get more updates. Like basically, like let me tell you one little fun fact about this. That I basically made the whole thing entirely. Like I know that I might probably stay fanging by some because it's part of the game and everything. But this might be one of the few FFP games, or one of the few recent FFP games where I basically finished it entirely by myself. So we're gonna start off on easy mode. Now this basically tries to replicate more or less what it is, you know, the original FFD1. I mean, more or less kind of did, but yeah. Also, I forgot to mention this game has like countless cutscenes. The dread you felt when you were stalked by the animatronics after hours of 5 nights. Now, basically, the protagonist that we play as in this game is actually the same protagonist that we played as in FFD2, in case y'all are wondering. Okay. I'm just gonna spam click these buttons because I know that. Oh, damn it. Orion is always kicking in. Let's test out hard mode. Let's just say that you will probably suffer more in hard mode. If it is nearly impossible to beat easy mode, imagine hard mode. You get a lot of characters pouncing on you. Oh, hi, Chester Kid. Get out. It's funny how I click this button, it doesn't really work that much. But I won't really complain because I literally was the one who completed this game entirely and coded the fucking AI. So, now these are the two modes of the game. Boy, fuck. Bug detected. Now if we go to extras, there's a secret night that you can access to. With total easiness. Okay, hold on, there was a little bug here happening. These are the jump scares. And the animatronics, Fishery, Rosie, Rainbow, Orion, and Chester Kid. Now this is the behind this. This is basically the behind the screen, like ABTS. I know these are just only 2 screenshots of Cinema 4D, but this is pretty much how I made certain, you know, things for the fucking game. Now on into the additional content. I want to clarify that this night right here, it's merely inspired in this thing from Fallout. And we gotta fight against it. What you have to do is just pick combination, while you also chuck it away. Easy as that. There's also secret minigames that you can access to, but I'll show you guys the secret minigame from basically the additional content section on the extras. Now, just to let you know, this is a scrapped minigame that was meant to be the second secret minigame from the game. But I scrapped it merely because there were a lot of bugs happening on this minigame, and I had to just fucking redo it somehow. Like, it's basically not even finished. See, it's basically a mess. God damn it. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a reference to DJ Playtime from Fancy Musical Rares, you know, created by DJ Musical Rares 22. Press enter. Okay, press enter to return. And I'm gonna show you the mini games real quick that you can access to. Or just wait for this stupid newspaper to just go. I'm just gonna skip this stupid cutscene. Now if we press C it's gonna take you here to this minigame. Basically, oh, there's a little secret that you guys probably didn't notice, and it's basically if you collide with golden fishery, deactivate. So I'm just gonna take the mask real quick because it's starting to get a little annoying. Okay. Now once again here on easy mode. Okay. Now if we press C, we press C before and we play S, like fuck, I meant to say S, not C, S. You press S and you get redirected to this minigame. You can leave, although whatever happens to you is on you. I actually had the idea of putting some relaxing music on this minigame, although I felt kind of lazy having to download links and YouTube videos, so I just, I say fuck it, I'm just gonna put some weird ambience on it. That'll be good. And now for the last freaking minigame. Okay. So we press B. And it takes us to the last secret minigame. Give life. Oh, before I go to the extras. In case most of you might not know what to fucking do on the game, there's a little tutorial in here that you can access to where it basically shows off almost all type of information about each character. Even Jester Kid, who isn't even in the easy mode, you have plenty of information on how to deal with them. I know that this game is kind of buggy, but it's worth to inform, I guess. Now I'm gonna go to extras and show you this last thing before I close the game. Just the credits. Now the whole game was made by me, of course. Coded by me, models by me. And it was supported by Madness Official, K. Price, Bosch, how not to forget Bosch, Coral 2 Half, DJ Musical Rare 22, Alex Phoenix Jr., Shadow Toad, and Eeyore. And I made it basically in a video format, which by the way is going to play once you beat the hard mode. I basically tried to make this game as unique as enjoyable. And that right there is the classic Fishery Saga that I want from 2020.
Walk in the room and I know they all know, and if they don't know, put on a little show. Leave some of those cold dead in the snow. Ice cold like a brain freeze when you say whoa. Baby, while it's this green, you always gotta go. Keep your mind real clean, keep your pockets out the blow. Give a bro a check, pay, rolling out the dough. Everyone I'm with, head down, move slow, huh? Fat cap, watches wait, all I do is call up. Now I hold a fast cake, big stage, getting me a house on a lake. All you guys big fakes, don't make no mistakes. This ain't all I do. Fuck all the critters, there's mother one from man. Check these analytics, there's money's got me turning my back on the business. Got a high PA, super essay, what?
If it's possible to build a love as strong as a pyramid.
So that was pretty much it. Amazing. Oh my, okay. So now to finish off the live stream, I want to say some certain things about what it is Fishery's Family Diner and the future of it. Now, if you may know, since it's the last day of 2025, I really want for Fisher's Family Diner for the next year, because I know that the next year is going to be really big, and who knows, a lot of things could happen that year. I really want FFD to like take a big turn by next year, and what I mean with that is in a really positive way, like basically making it the best I can, like try to basically surpass my skills on game development with FFD. And honestly, I have plenty of ideas that I want to invest in the future projects of FFD. Now, as you know, Fisher's Family Diner 4 is still in development, of course. Like, I and my team are currently proceeding with it. I know we took a lot of time, as the game has been in development for like 5 months, but we are basically trying our best to like move on forward with it. And now I also want to announce a project that I'm probably going to make by next year, and that is going to be Fishery's Family Diner Online. Now, you might be asking, hey, what is this gonna be about? Now, let me break it down for you. This game is going to be some sort of online game about Fisher's Family Diner, meaning you'll be able to basically play around and hang out with random people from pretty much everywhere, and you'll be able to play mini games. Like, basically, yeah, it's just gonna be an online game. And I wanted to announce it because I thought it would be really cool to make an online game of Fisher's Family Diner. You know, hey, trying to make the series a bit more unique than what they are. So yes guys, I honestly hope you enjoyed this live stream as much as I did. And we'll see us in the next video or live stream or anything that happens probably next year. Because, you know, since it's December 31st of 2025, last day of 2025, and tomorrow is 2026, then, you know, well, see everybody.